Hello, so I'm here today at Dorks Music, where usually I get to try out lots of interesting, exciting new instruments, but actually today I'm here with my very own clarinet to tell you a little bit about some of the work I've just had done on this by the fantastic team in the workshop. So I've been vegan through a number of years, and it's always kind of frustrated me how inherently un-vegan kind of instruments are and how many animal products are used in them. A lot of people probably aren't even aware of this, but for example on clarinets and saxophones, all the pads are usually leather or animal derived. There are various types of skin pad as well, and there are other materials as well. For example, the shellac, which is essentially the glue holding the pads in, is often animal derived as well. So Abby in the workshop has recently given my clarinet, it was in need of a full overhaul, and it's been completely repadded with a variant of the Pisoni Pro pads, which is entirely synthetic. And as well as doing that, she's used all synthetic shellac and lubricants and all the other parts completely free of animal derived ingredients. And in fact, there is a separate video that will be out kind of going into a little bit more of the technical, basically the technical side of things and what exactly has been used and how it works and everything. But really what I want to do is highlight the fact that this is now an option that is out there for clarinets. And also I know Dorks are looking into the options on saxophone. There are fewer things out there for saxophone, but there will very soon be some vegan pads on the market, and they can again already use synthetic shellacs and lubricants and things. So one of the questions people often ask is what's the difference, and they always think they're going to lose something by kind of using these alternatives. So the things people often worry about are kind of how well they're going to seal, whether you're going to get a lot of key noise, and whether the sound of the instrument is going to change. I have to say I've been surprised at how little difference there is to kind of playing it with normal pads. And I mean, from a key noise point of view, I mean, I can run my fingers up and down, you barely hear it at all. There's virtually no sound there. To be honest, it's quieter than it was previously, but that may just be because it's had some other work done to it as well, but certainly you're not going to get any danger of the key noise. In terms of the sound, I actually find these pads slightly darker than with the standard pads. And I actually really like that sound. I particularly notice it down at the bottom of the instrument. It's got this kind of really rich resonant sound. It's kind of it's kind of really warm and resonant sound, and that's kind of the main difference that I've come across. But they are kind of, yeah, it's fantastic to play. Feels basically brand new now, it's been overhauled. But just to give you a comparison, I'm going to play you a little bit first on this, and then, so my clarinet's a Buffet Vintage, so I'm going to play you a bit on this. And then I do have actually a brand new Buffet Vintage, kind of with the stock pads out of the factory as well. So I'll play you a little bit on both, just so you can hear the difference, see if you can actually hear any difference in the sound. So that was my Buffet Vintage, freshly repadded with vegan pads, and now I'm going to play you a brand new Buffet Vintage, kind of with the stock pads it comes with. So there you've heard the two different versions, first the vegan pads and then the standard pads. And I expect you'll agree there's not much of the difference. It's also worth noting that, I mean, any two clarinets are going to be slightly different anyway, so there'll naturally be differences between them. But certainly from a playing point of view, they feel incredibly similar to me. I've had those pads, I said I just had it done, it was done probably nearly a month ago now, and I've been playing on it since, and I'm very happy with them. And I have my A clarinet done as well, which is also playing absolutely brilliantly. So if you are interested in kind of vegan options, the servicing, the best thing to do is get in touch with Dorks, give them a call, just let the workshop know that you'd like vegan pads, and they're perfectly capable of doing that. And in fact, the vegan pads are pretty much exactly the same price as the standard ones, so there's no cost difference to worry about anyway. But that's just something for you to think about, particularly if you're kind of vegan or interested in avoiding kind of using animal products.